Hello, this is Violator, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. In our last episode, we found out, or we actually had an attack at the Swift Perch by pirates. But not to worry, we took care of them. And here I am in Swift Perch, about to go home to Limsa Lominsa. I'm sure we'll be greeted as a hero. I say that now. I'm not going to be celebrated as a hero. All adventures are a dime a dozen. Anyways, while I head back to the Coral Tower, hopefully it hasn't been too... Norio, quit that. Hopefully I haven't been too off this week. I've kind of been a bit down. I found out that I am kind of at risk on my job. I've been sick lately, and that's kind of put me in a bit of depression. And my Final Fantasy friends are wondering where I've been, which is over here and not playing anytime else. But hopefully things will get better soon. I am getting my work done a lot better now at work, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. I had gotten a surgery on my arm back in November. It takes like 6 months for a nerve to heal. They had to unpinch a nerve and then cut in a new place to put it because there was too much scar tissue in where it was supposed to go. Anyways, Sparkle, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for their timely assistance. Just in a day's work. You've shown yourself to be possessed of a sharp arm, a strong spirit, and a sound judgment. With that, Limsa Lominsa had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest ventures. It is but a matter of time. Oh, you. Clearly, Vaderon's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's event? Such victories bear retelling! Yeah, sure, why not? But I've kind of been feeling a bit better today, and there's a bunch of people gathering. That guy's laughing. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see? And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigations, proving herself a stalwart ally of the Limsa Lominsa yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory and the small matter of your deeds at Swiftport, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the that form of government. Admiral! Admiral? What's going on? Oh, they're all saluting. It's the Admiral? She's got a nice gun. She could do with a better haircut, though. I present to you Admiral Blair. Her name is Blair. Oh, why is Admiral Blair here, anyways? Not the time.
This is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports.
Wait, what? She is? She's here for me?
I am Melve Bluefisfin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa.
I hope you really don't expect me to remember that pronunciation. I'm just going to go ahead and call you Blair. No, maybe I'll call you Mary. No. Merle. I'm going to call you Merle.
On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day.
Seriously, guys, it was nothing. Isn't that what I'm here for? What's going on?
A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all?
We get rewards? What is this? Something I shove in my pocket without even looking?
Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Baderon and Commodore Rayner have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits.
Really? Oh, you're close with the Warkeep, aren't you?
Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet.
Banquet?
A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Now, if you remember the pirates that were showing up in the last battle at Swift Perch, they were what they call tempered. They were sacrificed to Leviathan and turned into basically mindless slaves. Oh, they're like
the feast.
A seat at the feast.
Oh, and don't be late.
Well, can I pass? I'm not really kind of a social person.
Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, you know, never mind. I'm seriously not a kind of a, social person. I'm sure if I was, I wouldn't be here. But, yeah. That's another story for another day. Okay, so we have to go to a feast now. I mean, what is it like? What did I get? Lominsa ring. Oh, that's not too bad. I mean, do I have to have special dress? Do I need to get like a dress or something? What do we get here? Dress shoes. Oh, we get dress shoes. What about the rest of the dress? Fair form of footwear given to you by Drowning Wench Proprietor Vader on 10 Fingers. Wish to speak with me regarding the forthcoming banquet. I'm not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It's a highly coveted honor, why even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the form of government we have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of the moment yet to seek in? No, I kind of got it now. Yeah, I'll go. Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. What, I can't just go in this? I suggest that you visit the wench and see what Baderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. Okay, we'll go check out what he has to say. With a quick run, because I really don't think there's... Well, actually, yeah, there is a good bit of difference between running from the crystal at the Aft Castle to running from the Coral Tower. But anyways, so each of the 3 cities has this kind of quest that they give you a special item for, and you're supposed to use it. Actually, I'm not going to say too much about it because, well, you'll find out. And I guess that's the new Tetramaster pose. As I guess he's playing Tetramaster with Baderon. Well, if it isn't Mary's guest of honor, hobnobbing with the high and mighty now, is it? I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale out of me nose when I heard the news. You've come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. And I think we visited there once. 'Tis a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine and, more importantly, free food. Yeah, I like free food. We can't have you turning up in your shite cake venturing gear. What's wrong with it? It looks nice. At least I don't look like a hooker anymore. No, the hero of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about her. If only to stop folks complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. And I forgot to set my timer again. Take yourself over to the Octa and speak to Jenny of the Brogare Consortium. She'll furnish you with some ladylike wear. Okay. I've already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods. then bring him back here so I can tell you what's what. This episode may go a little long. I'm just saying my timer for 30 minutes. I don't know how long I've been started. Normally I'd set it for 35 and try to aim the end between there, but you know how I am. I really should just have a pop-up when I go to record. It's like, did you set your damn timer? Or maybe find a timer on recorder. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll figure out one of these days. Alright, so we have to go... I believe the NPC that we're supposed to go to at the Octant. Is it the NPC I'm thinking of? The Aetheryte Plaza? I know it's sending me down this way. And we will be equipping that Lominsa ring now that I'm reminded about it. Yep, NPC is right where I thought. Let me equip that ring. Vitality, strength. I don't know which one I want to replace. Oh, let's just replace that one. We'll probably be getting replacements for both of them soon anyways. Good evening, miss. I assume you're the underdressed lady Baderon mentioned? Do not air quote lady at me. I am past that gear. I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Okay, gotta go back upstairs to Baderon. But, as I was saying, the Ulda and Gridania have their own version of this quest. You have to go pick up an item and then a big event will happen. In Gridania, you're given a mask and you go through a parade. In Ulda, what was it? They give you a ring and you get to attend this Sultana's banquet, I think. Didn't see you just then, have you? Let's have the box then. There we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for you. Last month, have much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Think of them as a gift for me and all the other folks you've done right by along the way. Aye, just a moving gesture, I know. Don't go blowing up on me, eh? Won't do for Limsa's new hero to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Anyway, that's your garb sorted. Now you need to settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready and I'll tell you where you're meant to go. Enhanced vitality. Nice. And I think the last stat I put in was vitality. So let me just go ahead and put something in Dex. Before I forget, since we have to come in this menu anyways, because we need to equip the dress shoes, which are completely functionless and are very surprising that that's the only thing you need to... Oh, hello, that's... What are you wearing? No, seriously, girl, what are you wearing? I'm sorry, if I see gear I haven't seen before, I have to look at it. Coral Beach Halter. Oh, guess I've not seen that on females before. Anyways, Baderon wants you to let him know when you're ready to depart for the banquet. You're ready then, are ye? Good, the banquet will be starting soon. If you wait any longer, I'd consider it my civic duty to eat you over the head and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do no good. They're meant to make you look like a lady, remember? Not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for directions, the feast being held on the bridge in the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Santher at Bulwark Hall and he'll show you the way. Just keep the head held high, lass, and everything you've done for Limsa, you've got good reason to be proud. And don't let no eye-born bugger tell you different. Okay, so the Bulwark Hall is actually... Just want to talk to this lift attendant here and go down to the Bulwark Hall. Easy enough. And if you forget, it's really close to the Aetheryte Crystal too. I mean, I think you can get there in one sprint. Actually, I'm going to put my shoes back on. I want to see what they say if I don't. Let's see. It is. Oh. Yeah. I'm guessing you saw it go red from yellow. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. God damn it, Baron. Why could you not tell me this mysterious guest's name, or their hair color, or even their bloody gender? I have settled for a distinctive facial scar. I know nothing about shoes, much less fancy. What? You say you're the adventurer I'm looking for? Then where are these fancy dress shoes that Bayron described to me in such excruciatingly unhelpful detail? Surely you didn't. Ahem. He mentioned that if you were so careless as to misplace them, I was supposed to tell you to get your arse back to Jen and beg for another pair. I never imagined I'd actually have to say it, though. Oh, fine. We'll put on the shoes. It'll make you happy. Yeah, if you're not wearing proper item, it won't let you through. Dress shoes, fancy dress shoes, adventure wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh no, those are some fancy dress shoes. Come adventure, I will show you to the briefing room. Oh yeah, you know, any old adventurer with fancy dress shoes. I'm sure I'm not the only one out there with them. Oh, look at them people dancing. Now, I'm going to be a bit quiet here, unless I have to talk, because this is a fairly plot-heavy cutscene, if I recall. And I tend to do have a good recollection of recalling stuff. Or do I?
Brothers and...
yeah. You may see a skip in there. For some reason, I accidentally went to my desktop. Probably because I plugged my phone in. But, I'll cut that out. You don't want to see my desktop anyways. There's nothing interesting on it.
Join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation.
Seriously, this is a little more than I need.
Protect her on her journey till sea swallows all.
Yes. I don't want to see it swallow me though, please.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan.
Yep, we will see more of them later, even out after the Limsa storyline is done.
Numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
You said seaman.
But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
I stopped one invasion, and there are more of them. Could they just not, you know, do it again?
Such an extraordinary glow.
What the fuck was that?
This is one of the crystals of light.
Well, that was hard. I thought it was an ice cube.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yeah. Heidelin kind of comes and goes as she pleases.
You bathed in her light.
No, I shower. I don't bathe. Actually, I think the closest I've had to a bath was probably the one time I ran into a lake. If I've run into a lake on this character.
Y'shtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power.
Well, fuck.
This
that means we're gonna have to do
being
shit
from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her.
Please tell me there aren't 5 of them and that's where our souls get sent when they're dead and we don't actually know the locations of one of them. Bonus points for anyone who knows what I'm referring to.
If she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance.
Cool.
And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear.
Yeah, Battle of Cartano. That's a major event from 5 years before this.
It was on
before
that
Realm
day,
Reborn.
in the midst of that hell, that we lost them.
Oh.
Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names,
we can't remember any of them.
The sound dies in our throats.
Yeah, that's kind of sucky.
And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe.
No,
In time,
okay.
I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Yep, we live on a talking planet. Uh-oh, we're having another headache. What's going on? Seriously, what's going on? I don't remember this part. Do I get to see a Gobu escaping from a traveling group in Olga? No, that was 1.0. What the fuck? And clouds aren't supposed to be red. I don't like red clouds. I don't like crashing moons, no matter what they contain in them.
Flames to the fore!
And there are he is the leader of the Immortal Flames, which is Olga's Grand Company.
To the bold. Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
And this is at the Battle of Cartano at the fall of Dalamud.
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it costs them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
And that's my waifu. She is my waifu. None of you can have her. She leads the Gridanian Grand Company, the Twin Adders. I actually have no preference on
risk life
which
and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
On which Grand Company I join. I mean, I don't have to join the Limsas, which is the most popular one generally. I was more of a Twin Adder person myself, but I can make funny names for all three of them. You got the Twin Batters, the Immortal Lames, and the Failstrom.
No.
Yeah, something's amiss.
It is nothing.
Connie Senna. There was a guy in a cloak and a mask over there.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
Eyes forward. Actually, Connie Senna's little sister is cute too.
Watched.
The only problem is, I don't know if they were joking or not, but at FanFest in Las Vegas, they said that Connie Senna was like 13 years old and only looks legal because of how her race, the Padrils, age. Like, their looks are based on their maturity, not their actual age. And they said she was like 13. like I feel bad now. I'm just choosing to ignore that part.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
I don't like that guy's face. There's actually a reason for that, but I don't like that guy's face.
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Yay.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gosh damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
This sounds bad.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
See, if he's allowed to make a joke in this scene, so am I. Snake!
Damn it! Damn it all to the 7th hell!
What of the
Ooh,
barracudas?
7th.
Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
Yeah, that little buzzing noise, kind of like a ringing noise, is them trying to talk into their link
What
pulse.
of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Wow. I think I've said that about an X before.
Yes, my lady.
No, I haven't.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
Oh, don't
General,
worry.
please.
He'll be dead in a few minutes.
Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true.
I sent
Let us
Victor
not
into the field.
sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
We'll learn a lot about Louis Soir soon.
Delay previous
Like,
orders. All
info dump
Maelstrom
one.
units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair
Okay.
of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
That sounds like a bad idea. In my opinion.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
By who?
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
And Bahamut has just broken out of his shell.
This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis. To your positions.
Okay. Oh look, those guys. That I should live to behold Bahamut once more. Magnificent! The aeons of imprisonment have only made him hungrier.
Imarat way. His Toga hearts waddle dawns.
I am aware of them. Pay them no mind. They are powerless to act. I can translate. It has begun. Soon the planet will regain its true form. Ha ha ha. Okay. As I said, plot heavy. And we are in our inn room somehow. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? How did I get in here? What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. I had to carry you back to the lunch myself. When I say carry, 'twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Oh, you did not just call me fat. Any road, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder ye was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, so I'll leave ye to it. Bugger! I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with ye. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanthel and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake. I'm told old Mary was in the middle of telling you that story when you started soaring last time. I doubt she'd look too kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Okay, so we got a little bit of info there. We got to see into the Grand Companies at the Battle of Cartano. We saw some more of those Black Cloak guys. And apparently we fainted. It must have been a very hard vision seeing. But I think for this, we are going to... Hey, I know that person. I won't wave to them though. For this, I think we're going to... What was I going to say? We're going to go find out what she wants and then we'll call it a day. Elevator. Elevator. Yep, and... just like before, we're pretty much heading to the same place. Yes, let's enter the command room. And just so you know, if you want a good look around in here, there's very few opportunities to do it. This is one of them. Ah, Valier, it's good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let's waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. Oh, cool. The duty I have in mind for you requires some explanation. I do hope you have not made other plans. To business then. Well, I was going to go on vacation to like Rollenberry Fields and see what happens. Yes, Rollenberry Fields does exist in Eorzea somewhere, or else Vanadil is in here too. Entrust us with an important task. The reward was a pet airship. I penned a letter to each of my counterparts in the Eorzean Alliance. The Battle of Cartano and the calamity that followed claimed countless lives. It has been 5 years since those of us who were spared dragged ourselves from the ashes to look upon an Eorzea we scarcely knew. 5 years, and yet the people still suffer. Their lives are fraught with worry and hardship, and the warriors of light who might once have given them hope are gone. Okay. Yet we must press on regardless. We will never truly do so, however, till we have faced our past. Okay. To that end, I am proposing that a memorial service be held in each of the city-states on the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartano. Okay. These letters contain the details of said proposal. Okay. And I would have you deliver them to our allies as my personal envoy. Well, that's going to be kind of hard to... I mean, those places are kind of far away. You have proven yourself a staunch and able ally to Limsa, but that is not my only reason for choosing you. No, I choose you because you possess a quality which puts me in mind of history's champions. Quality I feared lost. Say that you will perform this duty. No. Yes. I knew you would not disappoint me. This task shall take you far from the borders of our nation to the city-states of Gridania and Uda. Yeah, how am I going to get there? I can't walk there. And I doubt my chocobo will go there. Grueling journey, to be sure, where you travel by sea and land, but I mean to have you take the skies. Oh, is there something that lets me grow wings? What is this? An airship pass, to be used at your discretion. Ooh! Bridges bound for the nations of our allies leave from the landing connected to the bridge. Before you depart, I suggest you trouble Baderon for a few pearls of wisdom regarding each of your destinations. That old bastard is nothing if not well traveled. It is a pity I cannot issue such passes with freer hand as I did in more peaceful times, when births were not so limited, but in these times of war, every craft we commit to the clouds risks drawing the eye of the Empire, and every voyage must needs be born of necessity. Lest you doubt, I consider your place well deserved. Nor am I alone in that opinion. There were other parties who would see you granted the privilege of air travel. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Aye, Vierlier, your deeds do not go unnoticed. Full men see great promise in you, but I have flattered you enough. Now, you can keep flattering me. On behalf of Limsa Lominsa and her people, I bid you go forth, adventurer. Discover the realm for which so many have fought and died. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Only by braving the unknown will you achieve the greatness of which you are surely capable. The light of the crystal guides you, and I wager that your destiny will be no small thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just one crystal. Right, so let's go speak to Baderon real quick. And then we can head to wherever they want us to. You know, we can't not talk to Baderon in this episode. I'm going to give you a hint. We will be leaving by airship somewhere before I end the episode. Baderon, she wants me to do stuff. What do I have to do? Okay, yes, I am going to poke you. Anyways, time for a cutscene. Back from union with the Admiral, are ye? Personal bleeding envoy! So you'll be carrying the word of the Admiral herself to the leaders of the Alliance? Bugger me, I knew you was going up in the world, but I didn't realize you got that bloody eye. I'm proud of you, lass. Think of how far you've come. Why, 'tis enough to bring a tear to my eye. And that ain't the ale talking either. Well, not just the ale at any rate. Bless the navigator for steering you my way. Of course, this is not only the start. Now you got your hands on the airship pass. All of it is laid out before you, like a fair maid on a feather bed. Oh my. And she's a big girl too, like a fair maid on a feather bed, with plenty of enticing nooks and crannies. You think of Lominsans, our character, just wait till you cross paths with the grim forest dwellers of Gridania, or trade coins with the crafty merchants of Ulda. Okay. And then there's the wild places where the beasties rule, and no bugger with an ounce of sense sets foot. But you're a adventurer, so I wouldn't let a little thing like that hold you back. Of course, it ain't all exploring and excitement. Really. And there's an heap of trouble that plagues every nation. See, tain't just ours. I'm talking intrigue and infighting, beastmen and their goddamn primals. Aye, that's an ugly side to life, and sooner or later you're bound to walk into it. Great. But I'll wager there's a bugger all out there you can't handle. Some that tells me you're going to be just fine. The realm's at it rough, 'tis true, but folk are beginning to recover from the being of calamity dealt them. Call me an hopeless optimist, but it wouldn't take much to turn things around. It's the perfect time for a adventurer like yourself to get out there and make a difference. Well, what are you waiting for? You just stop talking. Okay, so wonder where it's going to want me to go first. Well, the only thing we can do is go to the airship dock. Okay, gotta be careful here, because there's the arrivals attendant over there. You only want to talk to when you get here, if you even need to. But this guy really won't become important until later, so you can ignore him. But we just want to talk to the person with the flaming moon on their head. And greetings, madam. This is the counter for passengers traveling to Gridania. You can forget that later. She'll send you either way. Wait, aren't you that famous adventurer? It's your little sparkle, isn't it? I thought I recognized you. You're an inspiration to us all, madam. Highwind Skyways is at your disposal. Will you be traveling with us today? Yes. And I believe I will be calling it a night, but please enjoy this little cutscene we get as we leave, and I will see you next time. Hope you enjoyed and have fun. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Gridania is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. I didn't realize there was talking in this scene. My luck, is probably the only bit of talking. Oh look, we get our own airship. Okay, I'm just gonna stay quiet Hope you enjoyed. Have fun. For reals. Good fortune, ye Beerler. God damn it. But you see, everyone's here. And even Mary came out and looked. They'll come when your name means the same as Era to the folks of this realm. May you walk in the light of the crystal. I really don't remember so much talking, but then again, it's been a long time since I've done this. And with that, we will land in... Oh! There's another cutscene here. Castrum Occidens. I forgot about this cutscene entirely. Present day. I wonder why I felt the need to say that. I just assumed it's present day. Ooh, those guys look evil.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign. And a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Carteneau. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus' plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord. Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.